Welcome to another exciting episode of Invisible Legends Reimagined. If you're new to our channel, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this incredible story with your friends and family. Today, we're diving into the life of Jeremiah Hamilton, a man who defied all odds to become one of the wealthiest men in 19th century America. His story is one of resilience, determination, and the possibility to achieve greatness that lies within us all. Born in the early 1800s, Jeremiah Hamilton's exact origins remain a mystery. Some say he was a slave born in Virginia, while others claim he was smuggled from the Caribbean. Some even claimed he might have been related to the American founding father Alexander Hamilton, whose origin hailed from the West Indies. But regardless of where he came from, one thing is certain. Hamilton had a fire in his belly that would not be extinguished. In a time when Black Americans were relegated to the margins of society, Hamilton dared to dream bigger than anyone thought possible. He set his sights on the exclusive world of finance, a realm dominated by white men who had never seen the likes of him before. With a sharp mind and an unwavering determination, Hamilton dove headfirst into the cutthroat world of Wall Street. He started small, working tirelessly to build a network of contacts and a reputation for success. Hamilton had a keen eye for opportunity, and he used this talent to his advantage, making smart investments and forging powerful partnerships. As his wealth and influence grew, Hamilton became known as the Prince of Darkness, a nickname that spoke to his unparalleled skill and savvy in the world of finance. He was a force to be reckoned with, a man who could make or break fortunes with a single decision. But success did not come without its challenges. In a society deeply divided by race, Hamilton faced discrimination and prejudice at every turn. Many could not fathom the idea of a black man rising to such heights of power and influence, and they sought to tear him down at every opportunity. His start came about in the wake of the devastating 1835 Great Fire, which reduced much of Lower Manhattan to ashes. Jeremiah Hamilton saw an opportunity to build his fortune. With a keen eye for undervalued assets, Hamilton quickly bought up property in the burned-out areas of Lower Manhattan. He knew that the city would soon recover and that these properties would skyrocket in value. Hamilton's gamble paid off handsomely. As Lower Manhattan began to rebuild, the value of his properties soared. Hamilton then used the profits from these investments to expand his real estate holdings, buying up land in Astoria, Queens, and upstate Hudson Valley. By reinvesting his profits in stock and commodity brokerages, he amassed a staggering fortune equivalent to $290 million in today's dollars. Hamilton's success was a testament to his natural business intellect and his ability to see opportunity where others saw only destruction. He had a gift for identifying undervalued assets and a willingness to take calculated risks that paid off in big ways. As Hamilton's wealth and power grew, he caught the attention of the era's most powerful businessmen, including the legendary Cornelius Vanderbilt. The two titans clashed over control of the lucrative accessory transit company, which operated a key transportation route across Central America. Despite being a black man in a society dominated by white industrialists, Hamilton refused to back down. He went toe-to-toe with Vanderbilt, proving that he was a force to be reckoned with in the cutthroat world of pre-Civil War American capitalism. Despite all that he had achieved, Hamilton's greatest test was yet to come. In the summer of 1863, the New York draft riots erupted, plunging the city into chaos and violence. Mostly poor immigrant white workers, angry about being forced to fight in the Civil War, took to the streets in a frenzy of destruction and mayhem. The rioters targeted Black Americans with particular brutality, burning down homes and businesses, and attacking anyone who crossed their path. As the most prominent black man in the city, Hamilton knew that he was in grave danger. On the second night of the riots, a mob of angry white men descended upon Hamilton's home armed with clubs and torches. They had come to make an example of the man they mockingly called Nigger Wall Street, determined to teach him a lesson he would never forget. But Hamilton and his family were not about to go down without a fight. They barricaded themselves inside their home, prepared to defend themselves against the rioters at any cost. Hamilton's wife, Eliza, was a force to be reckoned with in her own right, and she stood shoulder to shoulder with her husband, ready to face whatever came their way. As the mob smashed through windows and battered down doors, Eliza sprang into action. With quick thinking and nerves of steel, she managed to keep the rioters at bay, buying precious time for her husband to escape into the night. For days, Hamilton remained in hiding while the mob continued to hunt for him, thirsty for blood. But even in the face of such terrifying adversity, Hamilton refused to be broken. He emerged from the riots even more determined to fight for the rights and dignity of blacks in America, using his wealth and influence to support Reconstruction programs in the South and expand business opportunities for newly freed blacks in the North. In the years that followed, Hamilton's story faded into obscurity, purposely hidden and lost in the pages of history. But today we remember him as a true American hero, a man who defied the odds and challenged the very foundations of racism and oppression. Jeremiah Hamilton's life is a testament to the incredible resilience and strength of the human spirit. He faced unimaginable challenges and came out on top, proving that no matter how hard the world tries to keep you down, you can always rise above. But Hamilton's legacy extends far beyond his own lifetime. His story has become a beacon of inspiration for generations of Black Americans who have followed in his footsteps, daring to dream big and break down barriers in the world of business and finance. One such trailblazer is Robert F. Smith, the founder, chairman, and CEO of Vista Equity Partners, a Wall Street private equity firm that manages over $70 billion in assets. Smith has become the richest Black man in the United States, with a net worth of over $14 billion. Like Hamilton, Smith has faced obstacles and challenges on his path to success. With a tireless work ethic and an unwavering commitment to excellence, Smith built Vista Equity Partners into one of the most successful private equity firms in the world, specializing in software and technology investments. But Smith's success is about more than just his own personal achievements. Like Hamilton before him, Smith has used his wealth and influence to give back to the Black community. In 2019, he made headlines when he announced that he would pay off the student loan debt of the entire graduating class of Morehouse College, a historically Black institution in Atlanta, Georgia. Smith's generosity and commitment to uplifting the Black community are a direct continuation of the legacy that Jeremiah Hamilton began more than 150 years ago. Both men understood that true success is about more than just accumulating wealth and power for oneself. It's about using those resources to make a positive difference in the world and create opportunities for others to succeed. And that brings us to the end of today's episode. But before you go, we want to ask you to do 3 things. First, please leave a comment below and let us know what you think of Jeremiah Hamilton's incredible story and what other business legends you would like us to feature in the future. Second, hit that like button to show your support for our channel. And finally, share this video with your friends and family and help us spread the word about the forgotten heroes who shaped our diverse nation. Thank you for watching Invisible Legends Reimagined. We'll be back next week with another incredible story of an overlooked trailblazer who helped to change the course of history. Until the next episode.